Well, we're back for another episode. In this episode, I'm going to throw some of this heat shield inside the foot boxes. So what I'm going to do is mark the foot boxes from the inside. We'll pull the panels back off, and then I'll put this so it just butts up against the metal framing. This way here, it should quiet that. I'm really trying to keep the heat out of this thing. I know it adds a little bit of weight, but they're not bad. As I said, it's mostly just this reflective stuff with this gooey stuff on the back. So hopefully this works. I did it on the Cobra, just on the foot boxes, just kind of, especially around the header area. And then I'll probably put some just reflective stuff around the outside of the aluminum panels too. So follow along, show you how it's done. So thanks again, hit subscribe if you want to see more. Okay, so you can see up inside the foot box here. My first step is going to be to try to figure out what butts up against what. Like, so right here, I'm up against that panel there. So I'm going to take my black Sharpie here, and I'm just going to mark this. Oh, that's kind of a pain in the butt to get up in here. Yeah, a little hard to get in here, so you can imagine what it must be like to put this stuff in. And I think I can get the rest of this one done. Yes, you can imagine what it must be like to get this stuff in. Once the panel's already in, you're not getting it. It's just too tight. So these are the ones you do beforehand, and then you can try to carpet them too. So I may even do that. We'll see. I'm just going to get these on. We'll get them reattached and go from there. So now you can see what I've got here. So now I'm going to make a template out of cardboard to match this. Put it over there. I'll cut that and then just stick this down. Wipe it down a little bit of acetone, stick it down, and done. And then once we silicone the rest, that'll kind of, you know, fill in the gaps. It's the best we can do. I mean, I could do the whole panel and then do it, but then you got this. Yeah, I don't think that's the right way to do it because you're going to change all the gaps. So this is what I do, just kind of sound deaden it and definitely stop a lot of the heat to come through. So yeah, it's just, it's a good thing to do. So we'll start making some templates out of cardboard. Okay, so you can see we've got one piece on, stay within the black lines, and then this thing should bolt right back up with no issues. Yep, so we'll just do the rest of this, and then we'll have ourselves a nice, you know, definitely adds a little bit of weight, but the sound deadening, you hear that? It's pretty big difference. It just really dampens things, keeps the heat from transferring through. So we'll continue on. See if we can cut this one here now. Try to maximize the use of this stuff too. So it's not cheap, but it's not really bad. So So this is the top foot box panel here. So you can see I got the pieces on here. You know, you can't, I don't want to do it with a frame where it's kind of going to hold it up. So I cut around it, and then this thing will then slide into here. And it definitely adds some, you know, it definitely just makes it a lot nicer. Let me put my helmet cam on here. So you can just hear, once I get this bolted down, it just adds a lot of rigidity to it. Sound deadening, should keep some of the heat transfer to go through. It should help quiet the car down. Yeah, I'm gonna add, you know, 10 or 15 or 20 pounds of weight to it, but in the end, it'll make it a little more comfortable driving. So as I said, this is definitely a race car, but it's also gonna be a street driven car. So there'll be compromises here and there. So yeah, so I'll just continue on the panels to kind of give you an idea of what's going on with this sound deadening. You know, you just feel that, and then it's night and day difference. So as I said, it's Summit Racing. They're just sound deadener material. You know, you could use Dynamat or something, but I think that's a lot heavier. This stuff is not that thick. It's just a rubber, butyl rubber or something. I don't really know. But it'll definitely just adds a little bit of mass, quiets it down. So highly recommend it. We'll continue going around these panels, getting them all done one at a time. So yeah, a lot of work, but thank you for watching. So we'll just kind of keep that episode short, call it sound deadening episode, just to kind of show you what we do to kind of quiet the car down a little bit, make it a little more friendly to drive. So thanks again for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to see more, and appreciate you watching. Thanks.